Why we so poor? Look, we glowed up and then had like good mic flags, and now like the C is out, and I have to keep putting the.
Yo, stop turning it towards the pot ass. You keep putting grassroots pot ass.
I know, but I was gonna say something way worse. I was about to say I keep having to put the D back in, but I saw where. I digress. I really. Never mind. You know, it's fine. It's fine.
Hey everyone, as you can see, we're not at our usual location.
Yes.
Why is that? This is 368. They are our partner for our gaming event, and we wanted to film in this space. This is just one part of the space. It's really cool. It has the PC sets up to do like live streams, everything like that. But we want you guys to see where everything's about to go down this Saturday.
Hold on. Wilson looked back there like he wasn't sitting here this whole time. Like, wait, I can do that? Oh, man, I didn't know that computers.
I was doing that for the people.
I was doing that for the
like,
people.
oh, it's wondrous.
That was like the shining, like
Yeah.
like one of those things.
Vanna White
That
over
was
there.
so stupid. He was
I thought it was a nice touch.
Oh, man. Well, as always, guys, thank you guys for tuning in, Grassroots Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, hit the notification button to be notified for our latest to the greatest episodes. I am one of the hosts, Brandon Killabh Hall.
Erin Ashley Simon. Still Sty in the eye.
Oh, yeah, a.k.a. Stein the Eye.
Yo, regular Nas. I just want to say, I see you guys got the cushions on these chairs today. Is everybody's back okay?
I don't have a cushion, Nas.
Oh, no, you're
Yeah, basically.
you was carrying the show last week. I wasn't here. You're back okay?
Stratification happening right in front of our eyes.
Oh, you listened to the show last
Yeah,
week?
you were carrying the show last week. Is your back okay?
Oh, man.
Nas just stretched out before he got here. That's all
Yeah.
he's saying.
Nas was eating Fig Newtons before we recorded. I'm
Took some
snitching.
Tylenol?
I'm
How
snitching.
old are you to be
I'm
eating
snitching.
Fig Newtons?
I said, yo.
That's what you get from a granny.
That's what I said. I said, yo, what you eating in the bag? He said, nothing, some water, chips, Fig Newtons. He tried to sneak in the Fig Newtons, though.
Yeah.
Like
Hold on.
I wasn't going to catch these Fig Newtons.
Never ashamed of my Fig Newtons. And don't let Brandon Dr. Seuss it. Brandon was like, yo, those are Fig Newtons, right? And I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, man, those are good, man. Help you move your bowels. And
Came out with mad knowledge about them.
That's
Yo,
old.
y'all are showing your age over here.
Not me. He's
You
older
guys are
than
the
me.
old ones.
you got a
Yeah,
pillow.
Wilson and I are the youngins.
Yeah.
Don't let Wilson lie to you.
Yeah, yo, you are the last
youngins.
person. You visit gas stations and all types of shit.
Oh, relax.
I'm not snitching. I'm not snitching.
Relax.
I'm just
Wait, how do you visit gas stations? What do you?
I'm Wilson.
You just go to random
man.
gas stations?
I would love to just follow
I thought
you.
I knew what he was talking about. That's why I was like, whoa, let's put the kibosh on
No,
this.
you did.
Oh, I
You
do.
did.
Yeah.
You did.
We're good.
Yeah.
Are you good?
What are you getting? What are you getting?
Wait, but I need to know, because Wilson be doing crazy things. If someone wanted, let's just say you had a daughter, right? If someone wanted to pay for your daughter's marriage and give you $10 million, would you give her away?
You sell.
Hold on, they're giving me $10 million?
For your daughter,
For your
yes.
daughter, yeah.
To marry her.
What kind of person am I giving her away to?
You're giving her away to
You're
Mike
giving her
Tyson.
away-
You're giving her away to Mike Tyson.
You're giving her away $10 million. They'll give it to you up front, all cash. Asking for your daughter's hand in marriage.
What's it called? A dowry.
And she wants to get married to this man?
I don't know.
As you see, I'm a feminist.
That's called the dowry.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she's consenting, and that's what she wants to do, yeah, give me the cash.
Yeah, give me the gas.
But if she's not with it, no.
Now what if
No go.
the father is Mike Tyson?
For my daughter, I'm fighting Mike.
Okay,
You gotta
that's-
fight Mike.
Yeah, that's not
And
gonna
he's also
happen.
kind of old.
You're not gonna. Have you not seen that
Mike,
video?
Mike,
Have
no
you
offense.
not seen those
No,
videos?
don't take
I immediately got scared.
No.
Yo, them hands. He recently.
No,
got
I know.
hands. Son.
No, I'm not saying, Mike, I'm not saying you won't watch.
No.
He's over there.
Won't catch me slipping,
We-
Mike.
when
I
you
love you.
when you
I
don't wanna
supported
fight
you
him.
throughout everything.
All right,
I've
listen,
never,
Mike.
I still watch your clips now. No, go ahead.
Mike,
You laying that.
Me and all my friends are gonna mash you.
No.
no.
I'm not
I
nasty.
have no
Yeah,
idea.
no. I wanna
I
fight
don't
Mike.
even like mashed potatoes.
I don't
no.
believe in violence.
Over your daughter, though, you got to fight Mike.
Well, yeah, but no. So here's what's happening for those that
You
don't
have
know.
to.
We're playing around. You have to, but
No, my man will do it.
it just
Yeah.
recently
Now, for
came
regular
out.
Nas, I see Mike Tyson washing Nas.
Can we explain to them what's happening first before
You
we
just gonna
talk
let me
about
get
washing Nas? So for those that don't know,
Pause.
Mike Tyson, well, it was alleged, rumor that came out that Mike Tyson and his daughter, he was looking to pay some eligible bachelor $10 million to marry his daughter. It then came out after the weekend was over with that that was a lie. Michael Blackson went and DM'd Mike Tyson where they had a little bit of an exchange, which was pretty funny, where Michael Blackson pretty much said that he was a bitch ass nigga. So
Yeah, I don't know why he said that to Mike.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Well, no. He called himself.
He originally said that, but then he called himself that and was like, "No, chill, I don't want no beef," because Mike sent a nice lengthy DM back, like I'm not playing. Even though I do think that was a joke, but I won't snitch. But in all seriousness,
Even though he just did.
Would
I know.
you? I know I did snitch. Right.
He's got some rainbow hair underneath that
Yeah,
hat.
it's crazy. Would you take Mike up on his offer? Like, if he offered you $10 million to marry his daughter?
No.
Even though they said that she's happily married, it was a rumor, and Mike is going to find whomever started that rumor and probably beat them up. But
That was mad
good.
disrespectful.
Yeah,
man.
that's crazy.
I felt
good.
bad, man.
yeah, I don't think I'm taking 10 mil from Mike. Just because I feel like, think about it, is 10 million worth having to deal with Mike for the rest of your life and you having to worrying about his daughter getting upset? Like, really?
10 million for
Like,
frequent ass whoopings
Yeah,
from Mike Tyson.
like,
I'm
fam,
good.
I don't know if I don't know if
He might
that's,
bite your ear off.
You
Good.
could do some pretty extensive training with 10 million.
Not
You can
enough.
get some pretty good
Not to
shade.
his level.
Not
to
enough.
Not
How
to
to
his
fight?
level. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
man.
No.
Nah, man.
Dude dropped out of school in 3rd grade and
Yeah,
hit the streets.
you can't teach that shit. What Mike did and what he's still doing is, people know. Like, it's still, boxers still to this day, I'm like, nah, I'm not messing with him. Still to this day, they know what it is. Yeah, I don't know that I'm taking 10 mil from Mike.
Yo, whoever started that, that's disrespectful, man. Like, that's some hurtful
Well, yeah, that's
stuff
the other
to
thing.
his
Yeah.
daughter,
That's the other
man.
thing too. That's the other thing.
Like, that's the first thing. That's the first thing I thought. I was like, damn, son, that's mad disrespectful. If I was Mike, I'd flip out on Michael Blackson
because
too.
your daughters.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, man. Like, I would flip out on him too, man.
Yeah.
That's just not a joke.
I feel the way too.
I don't know if Michael Blackson's DM was real, but kind of goes with what I think Kevin Hart has said about him. He was like, how far are you going to go for a joke?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's crazy to hop inside Mike's DM and talk like that.
It is, but
You gotta see him
I don't,
sometime.
Even
I
if
don't
it's a
wanna
joke.
Snitch. I don't want to snitch.
Well,
Like-
if it's
Because I like Michael Blackson.
if
you
it's
saying it's
plain,
not real?
You know what?
People like snitches.
If I'm being honest, I know, but I'm not a snitch. Well, this ain't really snitch. I don't know him.
It's 2020.
If I'm being honest, if you follow, I follow like Michael Blackson. I follow a lot of people like that, like Little Duval. You can see how people post, right? Michael Blackson does a lot of content that is, you can tell it's doctored a little bit. Like you can see it. The Tyrese thing where he kidnapped him. Then the snow bunny things that he does every week. Like you can see the crazy things that he does, even when he threatens people. So if you just look at his behavior and then look at how the people are engaging with him, it's just a barter. Like they're just helping each other in the midst of the conflict.
And a lot of times too, when it comes to these quote unquote feuds, a good amount of times they are just marketing ploys.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Like that's all it is, and even though it seems real, it's not. It's something that was like planned in advance. Teams came together, figuring out what happened, like what can happen, and then sometimes after there's like a huge album drop or something drops, and you're just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But if
how
it's real, you know what? Let's I want to see this. I want to see this happen.
How far are you willing? Like he got half naked in Tyrese's house and baby oiled himself up.
That's comedy though, man.
That's not common. That's like weird. Like, yo, Brandon, here's my idea, dog. I'm gonna come to your crib, right? Baby oil myself up in the Speedo and just tie myself up on your couch.
Yeah, but think
Hilarious.
Think about
That's
what
terrible.
think about and what
Gee, we
what-
shooting that?
Yeah. Think about what day and age we're in. We're in the age of viral social media, trending, and getting hot. Like that's
The weirder the
we're here. Yeah, like that's kind of where we're at with things.
That's like the weird, strange. Like that's not even fun. That's just like, dude, what are you doing?
Well,
But that's the era we're in. Like, even from a content standpoint, right? TikTok has a lot of weird stuff, but that weird stuff goes viral all the time.
Yeah.
Even on Twitter, weird stuff goes viral all the time. Because what happens? They look at it, they're like, "Oh, this dude has baby oil all over him in his speedo."
baby oil.
Baby oil.
How'd you take the eye out of oil?
Baby oil.
Baby oil.
Baby oil.
And then they're going to be sharing with their friends because they're going to be like, "Yo, this is Michael Blackson and baby oil at Tyrese's house."
You messed up my nice couch, man.
Baby oil.
You baby oil yourself up on my
Like
damn
that.
couch.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's suede, man. Get your ass up.
That does take a lot. Like, think about it. You got to stage all of that. Then it blew up to where the cops really thought that Michael Blackson was kidnapped, and so they sent authorities to Tyrese's home, and then it was a joke. But for me, it was funny. Like, because I follow him, I see what he does. Like, for me, it was funny. I can see how people could be upset at it.
What would you do if he showed up at your house like that?
Who, Michael Blackson? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'd call somebody. Well, somebody's gonna film it. Like,
You would film it? You're not going to be like,
we got to get this shit on film.
That's weird, man. Isn't he from Philly? That's not even his real accent.
Damn.
He's from,
He has like an accent still.
no, he's not. He's from Philadelphia.
I think he's originally from Africa.
He's from Africa, but he doesn't have a real
Are we
African.
all
I
from
can't say
Africa?
that.
It's still
meaning-
there a little
It's
bit.
still there. He can do it, but he doesn't. You know. it
guys,
doesn't-
we're all from Africa at the end of the day.
Yeah,
That's
true.
He's from Philly, man.
that's true.
Oh my gosh.
Cloud. Yeah.
Listen, I'm so tired.
I'm
I'm
delirious.
delirious. Like,
Oh, jinx.
oh my God, infinity times infinity.
Oh, they said
You owe me a
delirious.
soda.
I was gonna knock on wood.
Yeah, I was wondering
Hey,
what you was
yo.
doing. Oh, that's what you're gonna do.
He's gonna.
Nah, I thought you had to turn off the podcast. Like,
Why would I turn off the?
that's why I was confused.
No, he said he was gonna knock on wood. So, Howsers. He said it.
Oh my God, you guys are horrible.
Jiminy Christmas, guys.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it. All right, so guys, we got to educate the masses when it comes to the coronavirus. Did you know there's actually people that are staying away from Corona beers because in fear that it could potentially get them the coronavirus?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Coronavirus and mixing in with a little bit of Lyme disease.
Coronas aren't that great anyway.
Coronas aren't great. Oh my God, Coronas are amazing.
Nah,
a nice
man.
cold Corona.
you
Try,
put
try an
a-
IPA, buddy.
Oh, you put a lime in your thing?
Depends if I'm feeling
Yo, you
sexy.
mad soft.
And it's crazy. 38%
to
of
put a lime in
Americans won't buy Coronas because they're
That's
afraid of
insane,
catching
though.
it.
That's insane.
But you know what's crazy? They're less likely to go and buy Coronas, but they're more than likely wiping their asses and not washing their hands and
Yeah.
think that that's not going to contribute to them getting something.
There's mad other ways to get coronavirus than Corona. Like, really think about it. The subway,
but there's no way
daily
you can get it
interactions.
from a Corona beer.
I know, but the fact that people have convinced themselves that they can get it from Corona, like the actual beer, or really felt like that's
We're going to. You ever see that movie Idiocracy?
yeah, that's
That's where we're headed. Idiocracy. You're gonna stop watering plants with water and just use Gatorade because it has electrolytes.
yeah. I don't know where we're going with that.
You never seen Idiocracy?
No,
You never seen that movie?
I just said no.
Oh, that is basically shows like over time, people became more and more less educated.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, like, the thing-
we like dumb shit now. Really think about it. We do.
Yeah. So the fact that these people said, "I'm not gonna drink Corona beer because of the coronavirus." Like, yo, dude, what are you doing?
You got to be a
But
different
fear,
type of dumb.
fear drives people to do weird, crazy stuff. I mean,
true.
even now, like, there's a lot of misinformation that's out about the coronavirus, you know? And granted, this is a serious matter. There's over 80,000 cases. I think it's a little bit over 2,000 in terms of deaths.
2,800, I believe.
Excuse me, 2,800?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2,800. But in hindsight, that's about, what, 3%? It's around 3% of the actual cases.
That's crazy.
And so, of course, it's important that we're doing the necessary things to contain it and everything like that. But then I also think that people are doing crazy stuff because in fear. Like, people are buying all these face masks, and they don't even know those face masks don't even work for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's always a
Like,
trendy
all-
new disease, though.
SARS.
A trending new
Yeah, they
disease.
trend.
Bird flu.
Do tell.
SARS.
Swine flu.
Yeah. I have
Ebola.
I have like a small statistic that I pulled from the internet. It's a meme, so I didn't
It's,
really fact
it's
check
factual. It's
Oh my
factual.
God.
it. Yeah,
Hold on, wait, hold on.
It's interesting. It's gotta be-
Wait, hold on. Did you just say you pulled information from the internet, but it's a meme? Did you
fact.
just say that?
Yes.
That's the generation, folks.
That just sums it all. That literally just sums it all up.
I'm just saying,
point.
just in case somebody fact checks it.
Yo, you just
All right, so what
proved
is
my
this
point.
meme?
What is
And where's this
Yeah.
meme from? Who posted
So-
this meme?
My boy trained with Spice.
Yeah,
That's my
he's a
boy.
reliable source, ladies and gentlemen.
Nah, yo-
Trained with spice.
He's good. He also makes oils and lotions and whatnot.
He makes
Okay.
baby oil.
Yeah. So it's my guy. So I'll make fun of your friend. All right.
Yes,
so,
you do. We make fun of each other.
Okay. Yeah,
Aren't we
that's true.
friends?
That's true. All right. So the coronavirus, I already messed up. About 1,000 dead worldwide in 2 months, and there's worldwide panic, daily messages, and everything going on with the media. But with world hunger, there's around 24,000 deaths a day. 3 and 4 are children, and those children are under 5 years of age.
Oh,
And
that's not
there's-
funny. You just took my laughter.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Thanks for that going way.
Ju-
back.
just to put this disease
Chris,
into
can you
perspective.
fact check that meme?
Fact check the meme, please.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
post.
fact that you got to fact check a meme is hilarious.
Well, that's why everybody gets the
But,
information.
that, but
from
that's
social
crazy
media.
though. If that
We don't even think about
but
worldwide
that's what I'm
hunger.
saying. If that's real, that's crazy.
Well, the immense fear, especially with the coronavirus, though, is more so around the fact that it's easily transmittable.
Yeah.
Like, it's easier to give it from person to person. But there are simple measures that you can do to lessen the possibility. Like, one, wash your hands.
No, say it right, E. Wash your nasty
Wash your hands,
ass
and not
hands.
just like put dab soap under the sink. Like, you gotta like rub the soap in for like 20 to
Yeah, you
30
gotta
seconds,
get
maybe
that in
even
there.
longer for some of y'all, because I don't know where your dick beaters are.
Erin is not playing with
Yeah.
that. She would not shake my hand before the show.
No,
Yo,
but that's
get between your fingers.
No, but I'm just
All
like that
about
in
it.
general. It's not even because of coronavirus. We have an event coming up this Saturday. I'm not trying to be sick at our event, so elbows, dab. That's all I'm trying to do.
Nasty.
That's all I'm
ass
saying.
people.
You serious about it?
And I was at PAX East too. People were trying to shake my hand. I said, "Nah, I'm sorry." I was like, "You're probably a nice person and all, but I'm gonna need you to elbow that.
Yeah,
'cause
so
I'm not trying to get sick."
forget
We
the
do
face
this.
mask. Throw elbows. Throw them bows.
Not
We
me. I'm
ludicrous.
giving out mad coronavirus all day. I'm spreading all of it, touching everything.
People are crazy, man.
Good
Like
germs.
there's 9 billion people in the world, and to go to Wilson's point, there more people die of starvation than the coronavirus. 9 billion with a B.
Well, again,
You scared of-
it's,
hit you.
It's about awareness too, though. The as much as even us, like we're contributing to this whole problem when you think about it, right? Like when we report out on stuff like this, or when CNN gives this late breaking news of the
Person that just passed away in Washington.
Yeah.
we still we still kind of feed that narrative, but the difference is that we're educated in the sense of we know that it's not the Corona beer, and we know the difference in more people have died from the
Let's
flu.
not let Corona off the hook just yet.
No, I need that for the summertime.
Yeah,
Pretty big
word.
coincidence.
Corona with a nice lime in the
lime?
summertime. Ooh,
Or Modelo.
Lagunitas.
Yes.
Little coronavirus with a little Lyme disease.
Lagunitas. Go IPA.
I like Lagunitas, but that's not like you gotta.
You can actually feel those
a Corona
beers.
you can
Oh, you
drink
already?
all
Yeah, I
day
am.
long and just be good money.
sorry, can I get a fig?
Yo, listen,
He got him. Go ahead. Go in your fanny pack.
and I never wore
He
a
does,
fanny
he
pack.
does, yes, he does.
Okay, fig Newtons are nutritious and delicious.
So old.
So basically, Nas
So
wants to be
old.
the spokesperson for Fig Newtons.
Yo, fig Newtons,
Call him up.
yo, if they cutting the check,
You can't even dip them in anything.
Like, what is the point?
a
Really,
good-
really
That's
think
how
about
bad
it.
of a treat it
Yeah,
is.
like,
Even vanilla frosting on it doesn't
yeah,
even.
like nothing saves that. Nothing
yeah,
saves
a
it.
good, a nice cup of tea, a little mint tea, right?
Nas,
You never had mint
your
tea?
age is
Yo,
showing on you right
yeah,
now.
I ain't gonna lie. You really the old dude that sits in the park, like with the chessboard and like with the like you're
See,
that guy.
Here's where
that
you're wrong,
guy.
because it's
Nas
just
hates chess.
145th.
I know,
I know
I,
Nas hates
I
chess.
know how to play chess, but that invites random people to come sit next to me and
Oh
want to
my
talk to
God.
me. Don't want to invite. You won't have that happen.
I always see you talk to old people though.
Because old people, they love me.
I like old
Yeah.
people too, though. I love old people.
Yeah.
I really, really love old people. Old people will give it to you straight. I always say that. Like when I get older, I want to give that less of a fuck.
Do you know why?
Like,
right?
really think about it.
Yeah,
Old people don't care.
You got one foot in the grave.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. At that point, it's like, what I can say whatever I
Going out
want. I'll
strong.
never see you again. Like, why do I care?
My grandmother told my sister, goes, I don't want you to leave yet. My grandmother looked at dead in the eye, goes, it's not up to me. Straight like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's petty like
That's
that.
how it is, though.
I love my grandma. She's old.
I could tell. You have that in you.
Natural, right?
Natural. Or it could be the figs. I don't know. But
Shout out
also,
to
let's talk
Lucille.
about the fact that with this coronavirus, there's an increase of people's discrimination and thoughts towards people who are Chinese or not even Chinese, people who are Asian, because people don't know the difference between for someone who is Chinese versus Korean, Japanese, nor do they even bother to ask, right? So I think that with this coronavirus, there's this perception that, you know, oh, I can't be near someone who's Chinese or else I'm gonna get the coronavirus. But that's not how it works, right? And even there's some people that are afraid to eat Chinese food now. There's even people who are afraid to go down to Chinatown because they're afraid they're gonna be getting it in Chinatown.
Well, it's affecting everything though. Between, you know, Apple came out and said that they were for their new phone they were short on parts, or was it Sony? No, it's
So all of our
PlayStation.
productions is over there in China.
and that's what I'm saying.
why.
That's
But
what I'm saying. But it's affecting everything. Like, I understand how mass disease works and everything, and I have a whole other theory on that. But it's something different with this one where it's kind of like not letting up. Like, they're trying to make it like the new bubonic plague or something. You know what I'm saying?
The blue blonic?
Bubonic. What was it?
I'm pretty sure it's not
bubonic.
Bubonic. It's bubonic plague. It's bubonic.
It might be bubonic.
It's not bubonic.
It's bubonic, right?
Bubonic plague.
Bubonic plague.
bubonic.
Bubonic. Yeah.
Bubonic.
What the hell is a blue
y'all-
blonic plague?
But y'all know what I mean.
That's what Snoop Dogg gets.
Yeah, that's the one that started by Mega Man. Mega Man and Snoop Dogg.
That's the final finisher in Mega Man. That's what that is.
Facts.
But seriously though, think about it. Like, think about when SARS came out. SARS was supposed to end the world.
Yeah.
Like, SARS was gonna kill us all. This was the one disease that was supposed to be like Resident Evil and took us out. Even though this one, I think the reason why people are so scared about this one is really because they're saying there is some similarities in the whole like Rainbow Six series and how that disease was created and all this other stuff.
You are all over the place. You mean Resident Evil?
I said, what did I say?
You said Rainbow Six.
I'm so tired. I'm sorry.
Brand's out here trying
I
to
didn't
shoot.
know. I was
He's
gonna
trying
go
to
with him.
I'm so sorry. I mean Resident Evil.
Bubonic
Sorry.
plague
I'm
in Rainbow
sorry.
Six.
But no, I'm talking about Resident Evil though. I'm talking about Resident Evil.
The bubonic plague and Rainbow Six.
You couldn't even say it again. That's how you messed it
I know,
up.
you
That's how you
messed
messed it up. But no, seriously, I just think it's interesting. It's very interesting that we just.
Well, there's more fear because this one is easier to give to someone else versus some of the other ones. And also, anytime, like, I feel like also anytime there's a transmittable disease that starts in like China or Africa, people just like are like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But if it happens here,
It's different.
well, if it, first of all, would there, I wonder, like, has there been a disease that started here in the U.S. first? I mean, we're not talking about like 1700s, all this stuff, because
Yeah.
I wasn't alive then. I'm just talking about more recently. Was there something that started here
That's a good
versus
question.
like in Africa?
Versus
Because
Africa,
Ebola
some-
was predominantly in Africa.
And where-
H1N1 was here.
Last one from
Set.
the U.S. was from 1911, cholera.
We had cholera, 1911 here in the
Well,
U.S.
You let the conspiracy theorists say it's HIV.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I have a theory on that
Started in
too.
America.
The man did it. The man.
Yeah, no, I have a theory on all of that.
Do tell us.
What, population control?
100%.
Listen, man, a couple of
Think
lanes,
about it. Every so
few
often.
less cars.
With AIDS though.
To an extent, I think when AIDS hit, I think they didn't realize the impact of what it would do. I think they looked at it as one of these other types of viruses or things that could be controlled.
Yeah.
And I don't think that they were really prepared.
I don't know if it was created, but I think that they are doing.
I think it was planted.
I'm not sure if it's population control, but there definitely is a cure for it that they're not putting out.
Absolutely.
Dr. Sabi cured it.
Also, this is something separate. But speaking about population, this is just something separate. So you know how in
Did it in 85.
you're crazy. You know how in China
There's court
that
records.
before, like, if you had a daughter, it wasn't looked as highly as having a son.
Yeah.
Did you know that now, because in certain places they would ask for, like, families, if they have daughters, they would like eliminate the kid or like strand them and stuff like that. They did that.
Yeah.
That there's so many men now that they're like setting up like daughter viewings for men to get married because there's
crazy.
less women over there than men because they focus on more having men more over there. And I watched, it was on Asian Boss. It's this YouTube video. It's really YouTube platform. Really cool Asian Boss. You learn a lot about like Asian culture in all different aspects. And there's literally, they had like paper all on the ground, and the same way that you go to check out like your produce and like your fruit and stuff, they were doing that by looking at like the daughter, like, oh, okay, like she's 5'4", and it's crazy because of the population. Like, I want to say population control, but them trying to control like their families in terms of who they have.
Wouldn't the women have more control? Because wouldn't that work in their favor? Because they have more of a variety to pick from.
No, because still, a daughter is not looked upon as greatly as a son. Like the daughter, you're marrying her away, right? It's just a cultural thing. You're marrying her away, so she doesn't necessarily have a say per se. Now, I would say more women in the Asian culture and just in other cultures that do that have more say now, just because of certain laws they're implementing when it comes to like marrying off your daughter when she's 15, 14, everything like that. But still, there's like this whole stigma in I would say, I mean, Chris, you can correct me if I'm wrong, there's still a stigma within the Asian culture that if your daughter doesn't get married at a certain time, like there's something wrong with her.
They do the same thing.
Because there's so many dudes.
Well, they're like creating these like it's like this date off thing where their daughters don't get married at certain times, so they're trying to get their daughter to get married, and then they have other families come and check out like these documents that talk about their daughters to then get them married off. I'll put the link in the description, but it's really interesting.
Oh, she's 33.
Can you imagine how angry the men must be about that?
In terms of them not being married?
Like at their ancestors like killing off all the women, creating this sausage fest today.
That's what it is. China, the People's
sitting
Republic
back
of
like-
China, a victim of their own efficiency.
Yeah. They could have killed a couple dudes.
It was like it's like
Equality.
a billion Chinese people, right? Oh,
Well,
in
but
the
that-
country
but-
itself?
Excuse me?
In the country itself, it's like a billion, I believe.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
Chris, look up the number.
think
There's a
it's a-
lot, but they're predominantly.
Can we find the ratio between
that's-
men and women?
That's a lot, man.
It is a lot.
Yeah, look, 1.3 billion.
Oh, is it 1.3?
One point-
What's the
That's a-
ratio between men and women?
That's a huge sausage
it's
fest.
it's more skewed, I think, towards men. I mean, we can drop a clip from Asian Boss right here, just briefly talking about it. But
And the women live longer, right? So even that's kind of skewed. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of those women could be past their primes.
then it's like interesting because it's a whole thing where it's like, okay, having a son is super important, but then you have daughters. But then if your daughter doesn't get married, then that's a problem. Also, another thing that I've learned within Asian culture is if a woman gets divorced, she's looked at as like less than.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not fair over there, man.
That's not fair. I mean,
not fair.
it's the same thing in the Arab world too. The stigma with divorce and women.
Tell us more.
Well, I'm not that. My wife is Arab African, so just dealing with that. If she was to reach a certain age, like around 30, 31, 32, they start looking at them like, "Yo, what's wrong with you? And why you not married yet?"
They kind of do that in America now, too.
To an extent,
bit,
No,
Yeah,
that
to an
still
extent,
happens.
a little
That
bit.
still happens. That still happens.
That's terrible.
That still happens. A lot of us go off of a bunch of social norms, and a lot of that drives everything that we do on a day-to-day basis.
Well, your biological clock.
Including, yeah, but is there really a biological
Yes.
clock?
Yes.
It differs. Okay, but what people don't understand is that when it comes to your biological clock, that's set when you're born,
When you're-
right?
that's what- and
so
that's all I'm
you
saying.
get a certain amount. So you start off with a certain amount of eggs and obviously a certain amount of sperm count, fertile sperm count, right? The older you get, the more it depletes. But there are some women who are more fertile even when they're older. That's why you see some people who are like 7 years old getting pregnant. It's because they're fertile. But there are some people that struggle with that because you can't control a certain component of like how fertile you're going to be later on at a certain point.
That's an. I'm sorry.
My fault.
That's an exception to the rule. The 70-year-old that's getting pregnant. Because as men, I can have kids up until
That's
around
dangerous,
65, 70.
Yeah.
I can say I'm still shooting them off.
Yeah, but even I thought the biological clock was for women.
Yeah.
Because after, like, once they get around 40, it's dangerous
No,
for
it's
them to have
around 30.
kid.
So I believe it's around 34.
Well, around 30, that's when
somewhere. It starts to it becomes dangerous for not only
They become ravaged.
the woman, but for the womb and the child.
Well, your egg and also your eggs are the fertility aspect of your eggs is starting to
Yeah.
get lower and lower because with each period you're losing a lot.
You're not working
but
with
men
the best
too.
batch.
Men become less fertile later
Yeah,
on.
it's like 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it depends on your genetics.
Yeah.
It's a genetics thing. Like some people become infertile in their 30s,
Yeah.
and then that's why they have to go get IVFs and stuff like that, or excuse me, in vitros. But
Eat blueberries.
that's not how it works. You can freeze. You can freeze. Like you can freeze your eggs.
Yeah, think about that.
You can freeze your eggs and stuff.
I never heard of blueberries being the joint.
Yo, blueberries put lead in your pencil.
I've only been eating pineapples.
What happened?
Yeah, you're a wild fuck. You're crazy.
What, man? Fruit. Natural fruits and berries. I'm telling you, I'm trying. All right.
Yo, this guy is nuts. Man. He is
What?
nuts. For real.
There's got to be a better fertile fruit than that, though.
You get
Passion fruit.
you get the ginseng. You get the ginseng.
Y'all stupid.
Yeah, yo, ginseng.
And blueberries suck, by the way.
Whoa,
Those little
whoa.
seeds,
Whoa.
trash.
Oh, you wildin'.
Blueberry anything.
Blueberries mixed with blackberries.
Yeah, you wildin'.
Blueberry
You wildin'.
muffin, garbage. Raspberry muffin,
You just say-
delicious.
Yo, unplug his mic.
Yeah, you just saying stupid shit.
You guys care that much about blueberries?
I do.
You're gonna kick me off?
Yeah. I wasn't joking about it. Yeah.
You're speaking of
Yo,
what?
these rolling chairs have been working against me this whole entire
The
show.
whole episode. Right?
Yeah.
All right, what do you guys think about the event? We can finally talk about it. We're here. Is it starting to sink in?
Yeah, what
How do
about
you
you two?
feel? Yeah.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Played video games all my life.
Yeah, I'm built for this, man. I'm gonna do a heavy trash talking. Heavy.
Yo,
then
if
be
you
trash.
lose,
And
if
then
you
be-
lose to aerial powers in 2K, we're gonna trash you in the
That's
next
not
episode.
happening. I have an ace.
Yeah, because you're
I have
gonna
an-
use
I have
a
an
slide.
ace. I have
She's
an
a
ace in my
slider.
sleeve.
Yeah, she was talking king shit on there though.
She was.
She was.
She was.
So just to add context for those, so WNBA player, Washington Mystics, and also champion
Yeah,
for
put
this
that on
past
there.
champion,
Put that on there.
Aerial Powers. Is gonna be joining our event coming up. She is one of the prominent leading faces in the WNBA when it comes to gaming, which is really dope. But she said she's about to smoke.
Yeah.
And she's ready to beat us all.
Yeah.
And
This guy over here, Mr. Sliders in 2K.
I was about to say,
Yeah, he's a slider.
I was gonna break the fourth wall to do it though, so I didn't like crush him.
Oh no, I had a crush him right there.
I got an ace in my sleeve.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna use the Lakers all time?
Wait, you gonna have a pocket?
So
Oh,
basically,
it's Chris is
Yeah, now I was
Listen,
gonna have a
listen,
pocket full of
listen.
sand,
So basically
throw
you're
it in her
gonna
eyes.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
That's true.
All right.
That's true.
So his cheating is that he's gonna pick the Lakers all-time team. That's who he's gonna pick for his.
Who picks all-time teams?
I'm not picking all. Why would you
Him.
believe her?
Oh, okay.
Because he said,
I can see him
got
doing
cheated.
that
I
though.
could-
That-
I would
that's
never-
why I was
that's
bullshitting.
and then
I
doing
hate
extra
it.
sliders on already the like 99, 100% rating players. Like,
Yeah.
insane.
you don't be the
that's
one that hacks
ridiculous.
against them 120 rating.
I'm talking heavy trash. Give me the Knicks.
The Knicks.
All time or regular
Automatic
Knicks?
loss.
Regular Knicks.
That's automatic loss.
Yeah.
I'm going ham.
Oh, you wildin'.
She's
No
watching,
sliding, though.
She's
No
watching
sliding.
this podcast right now.
Who does she play?
laughing.
Who does she play with?
I gotta ask her. I don't know. That's a good question.
Yo, I
She probably plays with the Lakers. She probably plays with the Lakers.
Should I call her up right now?
Yep. She probably plays
Let me
with the
call her
Lakers.
up right now.
Yeah, call her.
She probably plays with the Lakers.
Let me ask her right now.
Yeah, ask her.
I'll be like, Ariel.
I ain't worried about it. I'm
Ask her what team
talking heavy trash
she's
like
join
GP.
Nas with.
Yo, she's probably gonna be like, what the fuck is, why am I getting a call?
Yeah, right.
Who is this? What? A regular what?
Yeah.
Regular who? Let me see if she answers.
A regular what?
Hey, so don't say anything yet. So we are recording our podcast episode for Grassroots promoting the gaming event. And Regular Nas is part of our podcast. He was talking smack about battling you in 2K during our event. He's the kind of so
Yo,
are
anytime.
you gonna watch him? So he asked me, he was like, what team does she play with? I did not have the answer, so I said I would call. So what team do you play with?
Okay, so sometimes my friends do the random select and the 3 team thing. And between those 3 teams, you can pick. You know what random selection is, right?
Of course.
No, he doesn't.
Yo,
He knows what it is.
This man eats Fig Newtons.
He's been avoiding it.
Bad judgment on the Fig Newtons.
You do random 3
AKA.
Basically says
she
you're
can play with
wrong.
anybody. She can play with anybody.
They're gonna bring the CP out. They're gonna bring it. They're gonna bring the KG out of me.
You're a
Man.
bum.
This year.
Say what?
This year I play with Portland.
She
Light.
said just because she felt like it.
Oh, that's a light word.
Nas, who do you play with?
The Knicks.
Listen, whenever he ready to get beat, just let me know.
Ooh.
I'm ready.
March 7th, from 5 to 9. I will be in attendance.
What system we playing on?
You, dealer's choice.
It don't even matter to me.
Well, I see you.
Nas, pick your strong suit.
Yeah, pick your strong suit. I'm worried. I'm
Saturday
worried.
night.
Yeah.
You know what?
Hey,
My-
I'm
my-
gonna see you there.
My new name is Fury. That's it.
Yo, she's gonna hurt you bad.
All right, I just wanted you to talk smack
No.
to him because this is a man who likes to eat fake Newtons
Like, it's
and,
gonna-
he's a slider.
it's
when it
gonna
comes
be
to
bad.
DJ.
Can we maybe get a friendly bet going?
Newtons, are you serious?
Can we get a friendly bet?
What?
Wait. A friendly bet?
Yeah.
Let's do it. What you
Let's go.
Hold up.
Wait,
Can we do push-ups on demand?
Yup.
Ooh.
Push-ups at the event.
At the event. At the event.
What I'm with
At
it.
the event.
Let's
Go ahead,
do it.
Nas.
Are you
March
in?
7th, let's do it.
He said, "Let's do it."
So we're gonna confirm, right? He said he's down for push-ups on demand at the event. He said he's down. Are you down?
I'm down. How many? Because I'm not gonna lie, my push-up game is not great.
10
I'm with it.
push-ups?
10? 10?
Okay, that's the bet.
Yeah, it's symbolic of defeat.
Are we doing best out of 3 or one game? How does he want to do it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is true. Best out.
criteria.
You got to put best out of 3, no?
All right. Go
you
ahead.
gonna-
Yes, it's a stipulation.
That's a lot of games.
All
That's
right.
like all night.
That's all right.
That's all right.
It's
That's all
like
right.
having
I gotta bring an extra T-shirt because I don't want to sweat.
And it's gonna be live streamed too.
And it's going to be live
I'm
stream.
gonna be sweating my ass off.
Let's do it.
All right, we're gonna do it. Ariel, thank you so much for picking it up. We'll see you on Saturday.
Chris, you ready?
So Nas,
Yo.
what's your
Yo,
approach
she's
to
talking
practicing?
smack.
this?
She's about the.
Yeah, hold on. Let me be clear. I know some really, really, really good 2K people. And all of them that are really, really good talk like that, where they can play with whatever team they want. Anybody that talks like that and like, yeah, just pick whatever you want.
They just know how to go green.
Yeah, no. She gonna hurt you bad.
We shall see.
Are you gonna embarrass us?
Yeah, probably.
You better bring an extra outfit because you're gonna be sweating.
Probably.
Are you gonna
You know what I
practice?
do?
I'm a betting man. He's gonna embarrass us.
94 Ric Flair. I might just have some dust in my trunk.
Yeah.
Throw it in her face.
Can you call out of work this week?
He gonna
Got some
How
vacation
How
time?
much you gonna
he
be
gonna
practicing?
need. He gonna need
You
to.
need practice.
Yo,
yeah.
Nas is gonna go
I'm
home and
sweating
practice.
already. I don't know if it's the lights.
We've been,
or
we've been practicing all week.
Yeah, we should have asked her what
right
level
after
she
we
plays
leave
on.
here.
Oh
Can you
damn.
text her? He's
Yo,
gonna need
but
practice.
That don't even matter. The fact that she says, "Yo, I'm just trying Portland this year. I normally just pick random teams and just rock."
He plays on pro.
No, don't ever start that. That's a lie. It's a goddamn lie.
Legendary.
Yo, hold on.
Legendary status.
We probably should have put a cap on for you, like a mercy rule.
No, you threw me out to the wolves now.
Oh no, but
You
so if
threw
we're gonna,
yourself to the wolves. You was talking king shit.
so if we're gonna do a best out of 3, we're gonna have the quarters be less.
Yeah, do the
less
quarters
time,
back.
less
Yeah.
quarter time.
Yeah, less quarter
I
time.
definitely gotta bring a second shirt. I'm be sweating crazy.
Yo, you better come, get your headband. We'll get you some water, maybe some prune juice. We're
I'm
gonna get all that.
He's already
Yo.
gonna be going in his pants the second he grabs the
Yeah,
controller.
100%.
Prune juice.
Prune juice.
And it's gonna be live streamed on our YouTube channel. So you guys, okay, so I might as well say that. So our event, we're gonna have 3 stations, 3 gaming stations that are gonna be live streamed on our YouTube channel. So you'll be able to watch people play. We're gonna have commentary. We're gonna have interviews of influencers, all that stuff, and you will be able to
Everything.
watch everything on our YouTube channel. You'll be able to watch them get smoked.
Yeah.
On our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Slapped.
I'm so ready for this.
Yeah.
So you think?
This is gonna be so much fun. Oh my god.
I'm excited for it.
March 7th.
Are y'all excited
2020.
for this?
I'm really excited.
Yeah, man.
for
It's
this.
going down,
I like to see
baby.
people lose bets.
You lose all
Not
the
saying
time.
you're gonna lose.
You lose all the time. You still owe Chris push-ups.
And he still owes
I
me
did my
push-ups.
push-ups for
and he
Chris.
still, and he
and you
still,
still owe.
Wait, how many
he's
push-ups?
never- he's
I'm like a
He still owes
Lannister.
you push-ups?
He's never.
No. He
He's
still owes you
never
push-ups?
given me my push-ups.
Yeah, you never.
I
You
did
never.
them.
Never.
No,
I
you
don't
never-
want to address it.
Yo,
though.
he gotta do
I'm-
push-ups
I'm
right
trying-
now.
I'm
You
trying to live better in
You never gave him
2020.
his push-ups.
I did.
No, he did not.
Nope.
No, he did not.
You guys
Not
do
my
right now.
story.
How many is it? How many is it?
I can't even remember.
No, I
It's in
didn't
the
forget. I don't forget shit. It's 6 push-ups.
No, you
I owe
always
my
forget,
6.
but it's
no.
all right.
Who owes 6?
You
Nas?
no, you owe me
I
6.
never
I owe
made
you
those
6
bets. That's my
push-ups.
first bet.
Did you ever demand them?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Why didn't I do them?
Because you.
Because you were mad that you lost the
No,
bet.
he said no. We put you on demand.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah.
All right. Well, whenever you want your 6.
Give me one now.
Right now.
Give me one now. Give me
No,
one now.
no.
I
See,
don't
this-
like that he's talking to me. Can I have one now?
No,
See, this is why I don't like doing on-demand push-ups.
Can I have my push-up
Of
now?
Can I
course.
have
Please.
it? Can I have
And,
it?
and make sure your form is good. Chest down, please. Thank you.
Perfect form.
Thank you.
All right.
Just
shoulders,
give me one.
tight.
Just give me one.
Shoulders tight. Chest touch the
Attaboy.
ground.
Hold it.
Chest touch the ground.
Yeah, there we go.
Wait,
Just
give me one
one.
more.
Wait
Just
a
one more,
second. I
one
didn't
more,
see his
one more.
chest touch
Yeah,
the
chest
ground.
ain't cut- just
Chest
give me
gotta
one
touch the
more.
ground.
One more. Come on.
Something light.
Attaboy.
all the.
Attaboy. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
There we go. AC Slater.
You're a stand-up guy, man.
I still owe you 4 more.
You're not
Four more.
supposed- you're not
Four more. I
supposed to
appreciate
lay
that.
I don't
the
like
chest
doing them on
the floor.
demand like that. That's why.
We always play on demand. What do you
Yeah.
mean? That's the best part.
I know, but it should be all.
Yo, but can you imagine if he loses this bet and has to do 10 push-ups on demand on her demand?
Oh, we're
of
gonna
people?
put spotlight right
Like
on
she
him.
could call him and
At the game?
he could be at the job. Like, yo, give me one.
At the game.
No. You're doing the push-ups right at the event.
Yeah,
And
no.
we're
But
gonna
he's saying
film that
he's
whole
saying
thing.
on demand.
I'm a
Like,
gasser.
Oh.
They're on demand.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't have an issue with that. I'm saying if I were to attend, maybe the Mystics come up and play the Liberty. Maybe,
Oh,
maybe
I
I
get
get
what
some
you're
good
saying.
seats.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
maybe you
Maybe these
become
good seats lead me to doing a push-up
Well,
on
can I tell you something?
the sideline.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
They are gonna be up here.
Mm.
So you may want to throw them tickets in the vet.
Yeah, word.
That may be a good
Ooh,
bet.
that
too.
was
actually a really
That'd
good
be a
bet.
good. That'd be a good
Yeah.
bet. That'd be a good bet.
Yeah, because I ain't got no money. to
Even
give
though
him.
I don't think, if I'm being completely honest, I don't think you have a chance.
The way how she was talking.
Yeah, the way she was
Yeah.
talking.
That's
no.
pretty confident.
Like she was talking the way I talk in Call of Duty, and I get busy.
And
Playing random teams?
if she
Yeah.
balling like
Yeah.
on the court, she's playing video games.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you don't play with
I
anybody.
talk like that in Overwatch with Reaper.
And can I tell you how
Like, I'm
serious
like, don't
business
play
she
with
is?
me.
That's how serious business she is. She called because she plays overseas in China. She contacted them and was like, "Yo, can you give me my Xbox stuff back? Because I'm trying to game."
She gonna hurt
Let
you.
me say something.
Right?
Yo, somebody
Yeah,
bring,
hurt you,
bring those
man.
push-up bars to
Yeah,
Nas.
word.
Johnny.
I'm gonna bring the icy
push-up
hot.
bar, yeah,
What's
yeah,
up,
yeah.
I'm gonna bring the knee brace.
Folks, see, this is what happens when you have frenemies. Nobody up here believes in me. Nobody. Nobody.
Nah, it's only because you adjust the sliders, man.
Yeah.
Other than that, I would have been going for you.
She's not adjusting the sliders.
Yeah.
She's,
Listen,
you
she's
don't know that. You don't know that.
She's adjusting whatever team she wants to play with.
When's the last time that you played against somebody who was sitting next to you?
Word.
I played against my nephew.
He doesn't count.
Nope.
Nah, kids
Yeah,
count.
I'll
Kids
beat you.
count. My nephew kicked
He
my ass.
gets
in
nasty in
Fortnite.
FIFA.
Kids
How
count.
old is he?
He get
8?
No, he's like 11, 12.
Did he beat you?
Yeah, did he
In
beat you?
FIFA?
He beat you.
No,
I can see it in his
2K.
face. He
Yeah,
beat you.
FIFA. I'm trash.
What about 2K?
No,
Never?
let him to slaughter.
Okay.
He was sitting there crying. Don't pick up the controller. Don't drop that controller, son.
Nah, honestly, do you really think you have a chance here? Like,
I always have a
seriously.
chance, man.
Okay.
I always have a chance on
All right,
any
let
given
me-
Sunday.
Nah, I hear you. Let me just talk to you. Do y'all really think he has a chance? Like, come on, I know he's. I get it. I get it. It's not.
Well, let's not be
honestly.
let's not be frenemies.
Honestly.
No, you are. You already said it.
Honestly.
I'm like Muhammad Ali. I know you got him picked.
Some support so
You
you
know
I know you
what?
got him picked.
You know what? I want to.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
no,
we
no.
want
I
to.
want to talk smack because I want to see the fire.
I know
wanna
you
see
got
the
it picked.
fifth Macho Man. I want to see that during
You
the
got him
stream.
picked. You got him picked. You got him picked. I know y'all. I know.
Who am
What
I
are you doing?
picking?
I'm not picking.
Y'all
You know
got
who
him
I'm
picked.
picking?
Who?
I'm picking our live stream with ESPN Esports on
Word.
Thursday
Hey.
with Slim, Jimmy
And Nate Robinson.
from Nate Robinson too. We're playing Call of Duty to promote the gaming night.
Yes.
So that's who I'm picking.
Yeah.
Plug.
Yeah. Like,
Killabh BH will be there.
I took myself out of the equation. I don't play 2K. I haven't played 2K in mad long.
Well, you
Yeah, I'm
cop-
trash at 2K. I don't play it.
Yeah.
Well, all three of you copped the plea pretty damn early.
You have to be
I don't play the game. I would have to literally go buy the game. I play games, like real games.
you have to be Popovich to play that game.
Hold on. Let me stop him right there. 2K is a real game. They have their own. Hold on, stop. Let me stop you right
Go
there.
ahead.
They have their league.
Okay.
You just attended the draft.
I know.
Don't be disrespectful.
I'm not.
It's a real game.
What I'm saying is, I'm in the trenches in war. I don't.
Brandon reminds me of the young lady-
He doesn't understand.
I don't,
He
I don't
reminds-
think he understands.
You guys are like
I
you
play
guys are like the
Apex.
ladies.
Yeah, like he don't get what I'm saying. Like
You guys are like the
we-
ladies who say I'm an Instagram model. You're a soldier.
Oh no, you can check my stats.
You're a soldier in what war?
You
Call
can
of
check my
Duty.
stats. You can check the stats.
You're a vet. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you missed some headshots I had this morning.
Yeah, like he don't get it. He don't
Son.
get it.
I
Like
play-
I am in the trenches. I am diving, sliding, throwing grenades. I'm killing a whole room of people. Like I don't think you get it.
No, I don't.
Who do you pick?
That's how he's doing.
And what?
Apex.
Recently, Revenant because I just bought him. But
Yeah, he's dope.
I
You had to
got-
buy him.
Yeah. I buy everything. I don't really care about that.
I don't play those.
Where's
I
your
tried
coins?
Rafe. I meant to tell you that.
Oh, you
I
did?
tried Rafe today for the first time. I really like Rafe.
Yeah,
That's mine.
she's
That's
dope.
mine.
Rafe is fire. And the only reason
like Rafe.
I tried her is because someone picked Revenant and I was really upset. And then I ended on Rafe. And then I wound up using her and I was like, oh, all right, wait,
Wraith-
I get it.
Wraith
I
is
get it.
meta.
Yeah.
Wraith is my go-to.
I like her.
And
a lot.
having that escape portal ability,
Yeah.
not even your own teammates.
Yeah.
Because like when you escape and use their abilities, and then you get out of the portal, people try to chase you. And all you gotta do is just stand there and
Yeah.
wait for them. They're like, blah.
Mirage probably has one of the best ultimates that no one really talks about.
It depends. It depends. It depends on where. Like, if you guys are in a room or a building, it gets confusing.
Yeah.
But if you play it often, you can figure out the movement patterns and then figure out, okay, this is the real one.
Well, I'm more so talking about his ultimate, like where he disappears and you can go wherever you want and still see everybody.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like,
It's like a step
multiple.
up.
It's like a
From,
step up. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
What's her name? Wraith.
Rafe. The difference, well, I think Rafe covers more distance.
Yeah,
Like,
I think she could do it for longer.
And
But
I
you
think
can't see where she's going.
That's
Like,
what I was
who's
about
there?
to say. You can't. Yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only thing. Revenant. The only thing I don't like about Revenant, the only thing is that with
Why?
his,
That you could use his ability for a long time?
well, yeah. Outside of that, the enemy can use his ability. Like that totem that you put up to go and run around and be in death mode. If an enemy comes into that totem,
Yeah.
they can go and enter that same thing and kill you too.
That would be stupid if they do that because
That's what. No, you can do that.
I know, but the smartest thing is to do just wait by the totem.
Well, that's what I was.
Because he has to
yeah,
come
yeah,
back
he's
to
gotta
it.
come back to it. Yeah.
My boy was the only person I saw use the totem correctly.
I used it for the first time correctly last night. Literally last night.
Yeah.
By mistake. So like I can't think of what it is, but think of two entrances, right? I put the little sticky grenade thing on that side and I put the
Yeah.
totem here on this side. And as I was running, I went this way and I died, but I came back out and I was able to come around and kill dude that killed me.
you
It
go.
worked perfectly, but then I tried again and I died. So I haven't been able to, because I feel like it works sometimes. Sometimes it works and then sometimes it doesn't work.
Brandon, you don't have to look this way. I have not. You guys lost. You might as well be speaking Mandarin.
Play Apex, it's free.
Yeah, it's a
I have,
free
no,
game.
I have not a clue what you're talking about.
It's free.
Be an
Download
adult.
it.
Be an adult. Play Apex.
Or you can watch people play it here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch here.
Oh, we're gonna have Apex here?
We may have Apex
I'll
here.
be playing.
I'll watch
It'll be
you-
like one individual system. I think one console system we're gonna allow for people to either play Apex or Call of Duty by themselves.
My nephew should be coming. He's nice.
After I shock the world and beat Powers, I'll watch somebody play Apex.
You're back to. I support you. Listen,
No, you
you
don't.
you
Don't
are.
lie- don't lie to
I
me.
do. No. We had jokes earlier, but
No, do not
we've
lie to
come
my
together.
face.
We've come together. You are the face right now. You are representing us. You can't lose this.
Yeah, you can't lose it.
Like
no,
you have to.
don't try to throw your support behind
And
me
it's gonna be
now.
on live. And it's gonna be a live stream too.
Yeah,
you
gotta
cannot
win.
be
You can't go out like
trash,
that.
Nas. You better
And-
practice leading up to Saturday.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. We may have to call her back because I may want to sweeten the deal. If you lose, she got to dunk on you. You got to take it. Call her back. Call her back. Call her back.
That's it.
Call her back. Call her back.
She's busy. She's
Nah,
busy.
yeah, don't do that. No, can she dunk?
She's tall enough.
She's tall enough.
She's like six feet.
Yeah,
six
she's
something.
tall enough. I'm sure.
She's tall enough.
If she can dunk, would you
No,
agree to that?
I'm not getting dunked on. I already told you that.
So angry
You gotta
just
take it
thinking about
too. You gotta take it too. You can't move. You gotta stand still. Take
you
the
just gotta-
charge.
Yeah, just take
Yeah.
the charge, kid.
How
Just
about-
take the charge.
If she dunks on me in the game while we're playing 1-on-1, maybe.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
not.
get one of those hoops, those kid hoops, just so if she beats you, we're gonna set it up on the wall so she can dunk on you.
That's gonna be hilarious.
It's not gonna happen.
He's gonna foul.
Nah,
her.
I got faith in Nas, man. Nas. The one thing I will say about Nas, for as long as we've been talking about games here, he's been really consistent when saying, "Yo, the only game I really, really play is 2K."
But he
That's a
just,
has-
travesty.
I understand he adjusts the sliders. I understand that. I'm just
Brandon,
saying.
please don't try to clean it up and get on my site. You got it picked. You got it picked.
We
You
just
got it.
said you. We can't have grassroots people looking trash.
do you still adjust sliders? I need to know this so I can make an
You don't
informed
need. You don't
decision.
need. You don't need to know this.
Do you still adjust sliders?
He does. I can
Do you
see
still
his
play
face.
on pro?
He does.
Sliders adjust me.
He does.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's
you
a
still
yes.
play on pro?
Don't worry about what I play on, man. I move it. every
I
once in a
can't
while.
cast a vote for you.
You
man.
can't. I don't want your damn vote.
What else are you guys looking forward to more for the event as well?
I can't. I just want the chance to meet this Powers, the champion, of course, to meet her in person because I did watch the finals. And it was a dope finals.
Yeah,
Chance
good
to meet-
highlight too.
a chance to meet Nate, which is dope. I was on him when he was a Nick. I was mad that we got rid of him. And the wrestling fan in me, I want to see our truth.
Yeah.
That dude's been putting in a lot of work for the past 20, 25 years.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been on a lot of different circuits. So
Yeah. And we have Ambox people coming,
Yeah.
esports media people. My friend Judy, shout out to Judy. She's instrumental in Red Bull gaming in the New York City area, and she's the one that's helping with Red Bull's coming. Shout out to Big Mott's, Bronx Brewery, Minorities in Sports, 368, Belvedere.
Cheyenne, thank
Yes.
you. Clinton Sparks, did we thank him already?
Oh, yes, Clinton Sparks. Shout out to Clinton Sparks. So Clinton Sparks is the one that helped us. Okay, so first, shout out to David Presley and Jacob Bull from ESPN Esports for helping us with this opportunity. Shout out to Clinton Sparks from FaZe Clan. He's the one that helped coordinate in terms of Slim Jimmy. And then also shout out to Polo, Nate's manager, who believed in our vision and what we wanted to do with Nate in terms of gaming event and really was gung-ho about it and said, yeah, let's do it. And if it wasn't for Nate and him agreeing, like we wouldn't have this gaming night. So shout out to everyone who's involved, and shout out to the grassroots team as well. Who's going to be working hard during the event.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna be doing real time content. We're gonna be live streaming. Like for anyone that's not gonna be there, you'll be able to see what's gonna go down.
A good portion of it. This is really one of those events I feel like you just have to be here for.
It's gonna be a good night.
Like I know people say that, but I really feel like it's gonna be another one of those special nights that we have where we're just gonna have fun and just make amazing moments. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah. This room gets me hyped.
Yeah.
Because it's quaint. It's nice. People are gonna be able to rub elbows and mix.
Yeah.
Are you a little
well,
mixy?
that's the thing.
You a little mixy?
Get real mixy.
You got to kind of be mixy for this event though. Like you can't come here and be
I'm mixy.
cool. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like we've been telling a lot of like labels and agents and all this stuff that like yo, if we're gonna do business, like don't send people here that are not gonna engage with our core fans. Like this is really obviously this is for us, but it's really for our fans to have fun and kind of be a part of this journey and us just doing content. But it would suck for them to be stuck with an act that doesn't, like engage or, they're coming to just play video games and be themselves just around some cool people, and the cool people wind up not being cool. That wouldn't really work out.
They'll get the full Wylson experience.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Well, what's that? What's the full Wylson experience?
I'm sure they will.
I don't know, the full Wylson?
He doesn't know. He didn't think
He doesn't even know the full.
He doesn't know.
I didn't think I was gonna have to give
He
you.
didn't think he was gonna have to explain that. He was like, okay, they paid
Sucker.
attention.
All right.
So what games are we most tentatively? I guess what games are we most excited to look to play? Y'all already know how I am, so I don't really have to. I'll give my games for the.
Go ahead, Brandon. Share it with you.
No, I didn't want to go first. I was saying yours is 2K. We know that. Me and E are kind of similar. What are your games?
Apex.
Call of Duty,
No, I can play it though.
Overwatch.
Any shooters?
You know what I want to see go down?
Wow.
I want to see us and several other influencers and people play Overcooked.
Yo,
That is one of the most stressful games I've ever played in my life. Like it's harder.
Gotta look
Yo,
this up.
Overcooked is harder than freaking Call of Duty.
everyone keeps saying
What's Overcooked?
Overcooked is literally you like being a cook in a kitchen, but it's a really really team based game. It looks cheesy because a friend of ours that we game with, Star, shout out to Star, she was like, yo, look at this game. So she was share playing it, and
Hey,
I was
look at that.
there it is right there, and she was share playing it, and I was like, oh wait, but you can see how this can get annoying.
It takes a lot of communication.
Like, I would burn
if you
that
fuck shit
kitchen
up, it's
down.
bad.
Yeah.
Damn,
You really get mad too because if someone's not cleaning the dishes, you're like, yo, clean the
Yeah.
dishes, go clean the
Yeah.
dishes.
That shit look, I actually did this shit.
What
when
system
I
is
worked
it
for a
on?
Mexican grill.
What system?
This shit is stressful as hell.
What system is that on?
PlayStation, I believe it's on Xbox. As well.
Xbox? Free?
Yeah, PC.
Yeah, it's on PC too.
Yeah, you be able. It's crazy, man.
Is it
Like,
free?
look at that.
I'm not sure.
And we gotta
I'm
talk
not
to
sure.
each other too.
That shit is
Like, yo,
stressful.
get this. Like that, but it's what makes it fun.
You ever hear somebody go, I need more chicken on the line? I'm like, I've actually heard that, man.
I want to try to play this game though. I want to try to play it.
Is that a
We should
giant
maybe
meatball?
stream it. We should find someone to stream this
Yeah.
with.
That's a giant meatball?
Star would be good. Star was getting busy in this.
Oh, I get busy in this too, man.
Oh, for real?
I get busy with Overcooked. I'm the one that's always getting mad at other people because I'm like, yo, you need to cook the rice. Cook the rice.
Man, I was a waiter at one point. I'm getting PTSD just watching
If
this.
you
I ran for cars. Y'all would be all right.
You know, does that look like you running for cars? Does that say valet 2?
Oh, no.
It's cooked.
Have you ever ran for cars? I worked valet. That
No,
shit ain't
I didn't
joke.
want to. I didn't want. Yeah, somebody throw the keys at me. Get my car. Yo, dude, don't throw the keys at me,
Actually,
bro.
everyone was really nice though. No one was really. Well, there's one, maybe two stories, but outside of that, everyone was really nice.
Oh, man.
No
That
one
is a
was
stressful
ever.
game, by the way.
Yeah.
That is so stressful. I get more triggered playing this than I do when people are camping in COD.
Yeah.
Or hacking. Like, I get so triggered in this, and especially like I'm the kind of person like if we play a game and you're my friend and you suck, I will tell you to get
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
Like I'm not
yeah.
playing. I'm so
100%.
competitive.
I got yelled at playing Call of Duty the one time I bought the game. I was a private, played online.
Oh my God.
And I shot my own teammates. I'm dead serious. They was like, "Get the fuck off the game!" I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, I can't.
that's it."
I can't
play with
I
you
can't
then.
play with you.
I was like,
can't
"That's
play
it.
with-
That's it for this
I would kick
game."
Nas off.
I can't play with you.
And that was
Mike
it.
off.
That's why I don't play Call of Duty.
Yeah, I can't.
Gee, what's so funny, man? I'm dead. I was traumatized. Oh, punk ass motherfucker. Get off the game. Now I just play Red Dead. I go around by myself shooting people.
I just started playing Red Dead again.
Gets better and
I
better
like
every
it.
time.
It's polished. Finally, it's polished.
Take the shotty, you just go off into a little town. Pop, pop,
Word.
pop, 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 pop. I like rolling up in a police station.
Goon. Well, that's our program for today, folks. Be sure to tune in next week for our recap on the 368 Grassroots Gaming event.
Not just recap. We're gonna have an interview with Nate Robinson.
Upgrade.
Let's let that know.
Oh, we got an
The
interview?
next episode is we're
shit,
interviewing
yeah. Oh, yeah,
Nate
I forgot.
Robinson.
Sorry,
That's
damn.
gonna be our next episode. We might as well tell you.
And well, I might as well tell you. Maybe our truth too. We're still working that out. He's coming, obviously, but I'll more to
What's
come. More to
up?
come.
And also, what we will do too is we're gonna also drop. So we're gonna drop the episode after. So next Tuesday will be the Nate Robinson episode.
Yeah.
But we also are gonna get sound bites from all the influencers and people who are gonna be there. So we're also gonna drop an audio clip and also a video of just everyone who's been in attendance
Yeah.
at that event, just talking gaming and stuff like that. And of course, the live stream as well. So if you sub to us on our YouTube, you're gonna be notified about it. We are gonna be live streaming. I don't know what time the live stream's gonna start, but what I can tell you is between 5 and 9 p.m.
Yep.
on Saturday.
Yep. So make sure you guys are locked in. Want to thank you guys for tuning in. As always, subscribe. Hit the notification button to be notified for the latest of the greatest episodes, as well as the newsletter. A lot of you guys got exclusive access. You were able to get your tickets super, super early because you were subscribed to the newsletter. As long as you're subscribed, you'll, again, be one of the people that will be notified first and foremost for up-and-coming events, as well as giveaways and everything else that we're working on. That said, I'm Brandon Killabh Hall.
I'm Erin Ashley Simon.
I'm regular Nas.
I am Wilson.
Game on, bitches.
Y'all gonna fuck shit up.
Game on,
You guys have
bitches.
no idea.
March 7th, yeah. March 7th. Saturday, 2020. Ariel Powers is gonna be in the building, but I don't know if she knows what's gonna hit her. Not yet, no, you don't know. You may be a champion in DC, but here in New York City, you wanna come get some. Yeah, I'm out.
Grassroots.